Well, it's part of the Wahhabi ideology is to destroy any uh, significant building or a heritage that reflects other ideologies, faith. So examples, museums, graveyards that are built into a shrine and people would go and respect. They believe this is something against the faith, and this is worshiping a rock or a place instead of God. So this is their mentality. And by the way,
Excuse me, Umar.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're breaking into our cars outside. Some cars have been broken into. They haven't taken anything. Must be some kind of a hate crime. So maybe we can take a 5-minute pause. Please go and check your cars and come back. Lots of cars have been broken into.
All right. Wow. Sorry to break that.
Yeah.
This- All right. We are waiting for you. We'll take 2 more questions and then we'll conclude.
Can we make, I'm going to make sure he's filming, and you should say something that
All right. I already said. All right.
you should say that.
All right. Again, I would like to repeat what happened while we were listening to Medea Benjamin talking about the situation in Saudi Arabia and the relationship with the United States. Unfortunately, few cars were breaking in and few items were also stolen. I think, at least as far as I know, 3 cars, including Medea cars. So this makes me really wonder who knows her car and attack it. And anyway, by the way, we called the police about 20 minutes ago, and we expect them to show up any minute.
If I may say,
Yes.
I got lost coming here, and they were about a block away.
The police.
Stop and ask them for directions.
All right. So we'll take 2 more questions, and I do apologize for what happened, and really appreciate your time staying here. We'll take 2 more questions, and we'll end the session. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, there is a question.
Yeah, I just want to say something before we go to the questions. This is not new. This has been happening to Islamic centers, to mosques, for a long time now. But this is what we're going to face more often now, because the Donald Trump campaign and now the presidency has given a green light to hate. And I want to say just how sorry I feel to you and to the wonderful people of this Islamic Cultural Center that constantly are opening up this center to dialogue, to discussions about love and compassion and how we work together, how we appreciate the human family and the beautiful bouquet that we are. And to be targeted is such a violation of all of the values that we want to stand for as a nation. I feel violated. Everything in my car was taken. And I feel more violated for the people who run this center, who have to now face this on perhaps an even more regular basis. And I hope that as part of the discussion we have after this formal part, we talk about how we form rings of solidarity, how we protect our mosques, how we protect our brothers and sisters, how we protect the Muslim community, how we protect the Latino community, the immigrant community, the gay community, how we protect all the people who will unfortunately be even more victimized than they have been. So this is not a pretty immediate future that we face. On the other hand, I do want to say that I've never seen such an outpouring of objection as we've seen since the election happened. And this is coming particularly from young people who say, this is not the future that I want. So whether Donald Trump is going to get out there and say hate speech is bad, attacking mosques is wrong, attacking immigrants is wrong, we need to be out there saying it loud and clear, and not just saying it. We have to form ways of making sure it happens. I remember right after 9/11, I lived in San Francisco, one of the most progressive parts of this country. There was an attack on our neighborhood grocer because he was a Muslim. You know what we did? We slept in his grocery store. Night after night after night, we slept there. We said, we will not let this happen in our community. And we started printing up no hate zone signs, and we put them all over the place. You know what? We're going to have to go back to that again. That's what we're going to have to do. So let this be a warning. Let this be a signal. Let this be not a call to feel, maybe we've got to not do some of this work, just the opposite. Let this really invigorate us to recognize what's happening in this country, what's happening to our brothers and sisters who are most victimized by the hatred that's been going on for way too long. And let's make a pledge tonight that we will stand up for everybody who is being unfairly victimized, that we will stand up against hate, against misogyny, against Islamophobia, against anti-immigrant sentiments, that we will do more than we've done, that we will do all we can do, that we will use this evening to remember what it's like to be targeted and what the appropriate response is, not only calling the police, but calling on the community to come out here. And I think it would be a beautiful thing if we got the permission of the imam to call on the community to come out here tomorrow in massive numbers to show their love for this center and to show that we will not be intimidated and that we are unified around love.